Imagine this. You wake up one morning, groggy, reaching for your phone. But as you look out your window, you freeze. There aren't one, but two suns hanging in the sky. A soft, golden one, and another, a brilliant, almost blinding white. You blink, thinking it's a dream, but the sight doesn't change. You grab your phone, heart pounding. The screen is glitching. It shows two calendars, side by side, each slightly different. Two clocks, out of sync by a few seconds. And then, the most chilling part, a text message notification. From yourself. You open it. It's a conversation between you and another you, arguing about who was supposed to pick up milk yesterday. Welcome to the day Earth collided with its parallel twin. This isn't science fiction, it's the new reality. Scientists are frantically trying to explain it, giving it a name that sounds both profound and terrifying: quantum overlap. Across the globe, the impossible becomes the landscape. Mountains, jagged and snow-capped, suddenly erupt from the middle of what was once the Pacific Ocean. Entire coastlines are redrawn in an instant. You look up, and where there should be clouds, you see the impossible. Skyscrapers, hanging upside down, the faint glow of city lights shimmering from a world inverted above our own. Cities from another Earth, another version of history, are now permanent fixtures in our sky. The initial shock gives way to a bizarre new normal. The most profound and personal consequence of the quantum overlap isn't just the changed geography, it's the people. You could be walking down the street and come face to face with yourself, your other self, the one who took that job you turned down, the one who married your high school sweetheart, the one who never left your hometown. Imagine that encounter. You see a version of you who looks happier, more successful, or maybe just different. They carry the weight of choices you never made, and you carry theirs. It's a mirror reflecting not just your face, but the ghost of a life you could have lived. How would you react? With jealousy, curiosity, fear? Governments, initially in chaos, are now scrambling to do the unthinkable. Merge. Two White Houses, two Kremlins, two sets of world leaders must now form a single, unified global authority. Imagine the meetings. A president shaking hands with himself, debating policies with a version of his own cabinet that passed entirely different laws. It's a logistical and political nightmare of cosmic proportions. And for you? The grand geopolitical chaos translates into everyday absurdity. You're stuck in traffic, fuming, and you look over to the next lane. There you are again, in a slightly nicer car, looking much more relaxed. Your other self even seems to be a better driver, merging flawlessly while you're still honking your horn. It's humbling, to say the least. The technological differences are even more jarring. In their world, the AI revolution took a different path. Their artificial intelligence isn't just smart, it's alive, conscious. Beings of pure data and logic now have to coexist with us. They walk among us in synthetic bodies, their thoughts a cascade of pure information we can barely comprehend. Are they our saviors or our replacements? No one knows. But the most fundamental fabric of our reality is what's truly broken: physics. The laws we thought were immutable are now merely suggestions. Time loops become a common annoyance. You might find yourself reliving the same Tuesday over and over again, trying to figure out what you need to change to break the cycle. It's like a cosmic case of déjà vu with real-world consequences. And then there are the memories. People start remembering things that never happened in their timeline. You might have a vivid memory of a vacation to a country that doesn't exist in your world, or a deep sense of grief for a pet you never owned. These are memory bleeds, emotional echoes from your other self, seeping across the dimensional barrier. Your own mind is no longer just your own. The chaos escalates. The two realities, forced together, are unstable. Like two waves crashing into each other, they are beginning to cancel each other out. Both worlds start to decay. Buildings flicker in and out of existence. People fade, becoming translucent for a moment before snapping back. The quantum overlap is collapsing, and it's threatening to take both Earths with it into oblivion. A desperate, audacious plan is formed. The only way to stabilize existence is to merge not just the physical worlds, but the consciousness of every living human. To synchronize every memory, every thought, every feeling from both realities into a single, cohesive whole. They call it Memory Merge Day. It is humanity's biggest, most terrifying, and most hopeful gamble. On a designated day, at a specific hour, billions of people on both Earths will simultaneously connect to a global network. The goal is to combine two entire histories, two sets of lives, into one. Imagine that moment. You sit down, close your eyes, and in a single silent flash, the totality of another life pours into your mind. You feel the joy of a wedding you never had, the pain of a loss you never experienced. You suddenly know how to play the piano because your other self was a concert pianist. You understand complex physics because your twin was a scientist. In that single, silent moment, all human minds sync. The two worlds, the two suns, the two realities, finally become one. A new, single Earth is born from the ashes of the two that came before. We are no longer individuals from one world or another. We are a new species, a hybrid of experiences, carrying the weight and wisdom of two lifetimes in one. But the question remains, would we truly handle it? Could we navigate the complexities of two realities, or would we, in our fear and confusion, destroy both in the attempt to control them? This thought experiment shows one thing for sure. The multiverse doesn't need superheroes with capes. It needs sanity, empathy, and an extraordinary capacity for understanding. Stay curious. What you know is just one version of the story. Thanks for watching. And if you enjoy exploring the biggest what-ifs of science and reality, make sure to subscribe to SciNex. We'll see you in the next one.